Hey everyone, it's AntagonistKim, and we're back with Disco Elysium. We talked to Evan Claire, who pretty much extorted us into doing his dirty deeds to find his my gun. And what else? We fell asleep after pretty much forcing our brain to be like, yo, you gotta sleep. And now we are in the dreamscape, so I'm not entirely sure what this does. I think we're gonna pretty much reevaluate our evidence that we found. It looks like it's not letting me go anywhere else. Okay, so let's go to the back by the body. I'm assuming it's going to let us talk to him again. Yep, okay. Just checking. We're going to look at this and check it out. Oh, and it looks like a disc. Oh, no. Is the body a disco ball? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh, it's us up there. Oh, my goodness. This is just... Wow. Okay, well, I guess it is in the title of the game. Am I right or am I right?
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Wait, what is this? I remember nothing. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die. What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I remember nothing. I was born in a hospital where people usually die. I mean, usually when you're born, you don't tend to remember it.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me, what is this? I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. You said who? I left. I was left. Do you remember your wife's hand on your face? When I was born? Do they mean like born out of like the drunkenness? I mean, I thought that it meant like a literal birthing, right? Cora, I love you, but you gotta hang out here, girly. Um, I left, I was left. Wait, you said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs? Between her legs and in her mouth?
Seriously though, like I know you're the bloated corpse of me, but what the hell's going
You
on?
know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
Oh, like we're reliving like when we die, maybe?
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
I left?
Oh no, funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go.
Damn, this is messed up.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back. I don't want to come back. I mean, I'd like to think we could. Dang, Cora, you're ripping up my chair, girl. I'd like to think we can redeem ourselves. I want to try to get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me.
Holy cow. Sorry, guys. Flora's like ripping up this chair here. Will you stop? I don't care what you're doing, but please stop. Go on. Okay.
You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Okay.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Maybe we gotta internalize this. I've seen you before.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed.
Oh, the bloated corpse is turning into the reptilian brain side, okay?
Stinky boy.
I can come back from this, guys.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
Listen, I need to solve this case, so we gotta make it happen.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Yeah, the emotional kind. Jesus, hold on. God, wait, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. The silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Oh, limbic system, don't tell me I need to wake up right now, I swear.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Guys, this is just like every other dream. There's always like a little song that plays in like a radio in your dream. Just down a hall in the jukebox, and it's usually your alarm waking you up, isn't it? Damn. Man. Should have asked the other question. That's okay. Holy cow. I don't feel like that's morale. I mean, goodness. Oh, we do have an upgrade. I want to wait to do the upgrade. Let's get up here. Alright, what's going on?
Good going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream, uplifting and rejuvenating. Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
Oh man, what chick?
You don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up. It'll come to you. It always does.
What the hell is even happening to me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Okay, one, why is this happening? Or, no, that's not it, really. I just feel super good. No, really, what's going on here?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Right, so this is, the new hangover is realizing, right? That's what the limbic system was trying to tell us, I think.
You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
Ha, the notification went off. I don't know if it's going to show up in our recording stuff. Here, let me show this off real quick. I mean, that's super cool. I appreciate the like, whoever that was. Thank you. I'll shut off the alerts. Sorry about that. Volition. You're too weak to say no. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline. Wait, so what's speed? Speed, we know what that is, guys. It's drugs. Come on. I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life. Opt in. No. You're too weak to say no. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline. See, but oh, yeah, no, yeah, we're not going to get more drugs. No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week? Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
Who am I kidding? Of course I want some speed. That's a lie. I can do this without speed. Half the town won't be dead. Opt out.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shellman. See how you do without your spark.
Jeez, we gotta... anything new in here that we should care about? Anything different or changed since we've slept? Anything at all? Is that a little paper out there? Kind of looks like it. Oh, hello. Wait, did I just... Was that just lit up? Oh, my bad. I got excited for a second there. Alright. I guess let's go. It's Tuesday, which means we can, we'll have to try to find $30 more to pay Gart for another night. This is a mess. I imagine what's his name is downstairs, but we could check. Because I get... Oh. Nothing in the front of the page rings a bell. Strange. Nothing on the front of the page rings a bell? Interesting for him to say that. So, real quick, just so everyone knows. Today we need to, talk to the person on the other line to see if we can get information on the armor. We did find a serial number and code that might lead us to some connections. It is not Wednesday yet. It is only Tuesday. And then we need to... Where's our other guy at? We need to talk to the other... Ooh. Where's this other guy at? We had a... Uh-oh, hold on. I must be, like, missing it in this. There is another person. Despite lacking obvious leads. I internalized that. I probably don't really need to do it. Get the Weasel's door from Inyana. Okay, we gotta talk to that person. Keep asking Joyce about reality or return later. She'll be... Oh, this is Madame Messier. Hold on. So did the other thing disappear? I thought we had until Tuesday night to talk to him. They're not here today, but most likely could show up. Keep an eye out for them. Get the body down. Report back to... We gotta talk to Plaisance. Oh, right here. It was a scroll down. Gosh, guys. So yeah, this guy. We gotta talk to this guy. I hate that it went to the disappeary list, but that's fine. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so they're in there now. Sweet. Let's talk to them. Ooh, she's back. We got a lot of people we can talk to. Let's do this. I am gonna put the flashlight away, though. I don't think we need this right now. However, I will carry my bag. We're gonna put this down, too. Okay. That way we're not flashing lights at people. Oh. Game? Maybe it doesn't want me to hold anything. Can we? Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. 1 second. There we go. Okay, I was about to say, like... It wouldn't let me move for a second.
Morning.
It gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Why do we need to talk to them? What do you mean, rowdy? Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it.
Okay, well, we know why we need to talk to them, so we're just gonna pass
One
on
more
that.
thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Okay, let's look at the notes. So they're saying we could choose not to talk to them, I guess. So did it already make that as finished? Oh yeah, it did complete it. So I guess it's thinking if we want to speak to them, we can, I guess. Oh, let's check back. Sorry guys, one more thing. There's some other stuff we need to internalize here. Because we get 3, like, our character can internalize, like, a thought or an idea or an aspect to give us more information for a different type of interrogation or for one of these. We could do this race enigma. We really don't need to now that we talked to Evan Claire, and he pretty much gave us the go-ahead to talk to Measurehead about getting a ladder to get the body down, but I might do it just to get it off this list. I really hate that I have to do that, but... Find a way into the secret passage. This is what's in the kitchen, the random doorway. Who made the call? So is there anything here besides the enigma? Let's check our internalization thing. What is this one? -2 encyclopedia, intense workout, physical instrument. So you were minding your own business trying to get some detective work done when suddenly a voice emerged from within you and told you you're a wuss and a namby-pamby, a sissy limp jellyfish. This voice has 0 gender sensitivity and even less empathy for underwhelming athletic performance. Try to purposefully piss it off and see if it teaches you something. Pretend you don't know the difference between a double or a single support phase in the discipline of a hammer to throw. It hates that. Interesting. Oh, this is letting us... We gotta forget something. Let's forget this, because this didn't really help us at all, so let's forget that. Direct tax modes. I don't think you care about that. Unfortunately, this is part of our other thing. Jamavu. Ravachol Special Administrative Region. Le Kalu. The Insulian Ocean Coalition Government. Name after name of these are familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. What is this? The 15th Diatribe. Okay, Wild Pines. Oh, this is about the gaming one. So we might want to do that. Bonus is none, though. Fooled by the absurdity. -2 to empathy. So do any of these things give me anything special? So really, nothing's really that special. Let's do this one so that we can get it off our list of to-dos, because I really hate that it's there. Okay. Do we think Gart has anything new to say? Let's check on Gart real quick.
Can I help you?
Okay. We need to pay him 30 bucks again. So we got to keep finding money, y'all.
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
The cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Good day, ma'am. Everything all right? Sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I can make it up to you. You seem busy. I'll come back later. Hey, is everything okay?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead, too.
She sighs. Wait, what's wrong with the phone line? Wait, why did you need to use the phone anyway? What's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Why did you need the phone?
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Morel and Gary.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
She looks down.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before? This sounds more like a side thing. We can ask.
That's just it. This isn't like him at all.
He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window towards the bay.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something interesting.
So what kind of expedition was he on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Oh, you know what? I bet you it's that bridge. So on Wednesday, when we're able to pull the lever, we should be able to connect the bridge, which would go to the coast. That's probably what they're stuck up
The
on.
waterlock. That was broken. Could this be it?
Oh, wait, who's this Gary person? Do you trust him? The water lock on the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the waterlock?
Probably just a technical issue.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
Nice, guys.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Man, Inland's all about this, huh?
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation.
I love that they call it vanilla like it's basic. I love
And
it.
if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the waterlock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
Yeah, we'll accept it. I mean, let's give her, we already gave her the peace of mind. Let's see if on Wednesday, once we get the connection, we'll find her husband and Gary.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Okay, that's all for now. Do we think there's anything cool about this guy again? Ooh. There is some different stuff. What is this? Tomatoes are thinly sliced. Do you have anything new to say, bud?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod,
Nice. Oh,
acknowledging your presence.
do you know what's behind that mystery door, the blue door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Okay. And that was interesting. It gave us a new little thing. I would imagine this won't just open, right? Is it still locked? I guess we should check this daily,
You
right?
see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Got it. Okay. This is to find her husband, right? Yeah. Well, this is all from Monday. Good God. Okay. We have a laundry list of shit to do, y'all. We're gonna go. I might go in there just to look at the stuff, but I don't know if I want to actually, like, interact with the dudes yet. It kind of sounds like we can visit them whenever, but I don't want to take that risk and be able to get some dialogue. Nothing there, so let's see. Let's see if we can just go by there. Oh, the gardener.
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before training you.
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, lieutenants. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
So she was just an awful person from the beginning. That's wild. So you're not a gardener then.
That's right. I'm not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Feels like she's waiting for your reaction. Enough, let's talk seriously. I mean no trouble. You're right, Lieutenant. She did seem friendlier when sitting on the corner.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
She points to the man standing in the middle of the room.
That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her. Could this be the Miss Beaufort that Easy Leo mentioned? The one Mr. Everard sent to law school?
Nice, so we got an insight from that. Are you Lizzie Elizabeth, Miss Beaufort? What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? What are you going to do to me? Why are you so aggressive? So I'm guessing you're Lizzie.
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here.
She points to the tall...
Hardy.
She points to the tall man by the table.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face. You caught her off guard. Push her some more.
Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot. Hardy, not yet. I had another question.
No. Talk to Titus.
What if I want to talk to you and not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
So what's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
What are you going... why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Right, Kim's like air quotes.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
The world needs a financial buffer zone. I need to get emotional. The privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not a historic individual. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. I like that. Good start. Let's take a step further. Armed uprising. What are your union plans? Let's do that. Let's ask those questions. I know she's making some kind of political commentary here, so... Do we want to push her? Do we want to push her? What should we do? The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. Privatization is not unlawful. It's cool. Maybe you're just not a historic individual. Damn, guys. I mean, our internal monologue saying we should push her, so... the world needs a buffer zone. No need to get emotional.
No one is emotional here.
Her expression
Do
stiffens.
your job. Ask your questions, then leave.
Oh yeah, what are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you?
It's a laughter devoid of joy.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
We'll see about that.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna find shit and take it. I really don't care. Is there anything cool in here? Like that money. I take that. Yeah. Photos of men in overalls toting guns and Union placards. You see hawthorn bushes outside. Okay. Do we really want to talk to this dude? I don't know if we want to talk to him or not. What did it... Oh, sorry. Hold on. We're not going to do that just yet. What did it give us here? Do we... We're going to quick save. Let's talk to him. See what we can get from him. This could just be a thing.
Your bed.
broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. Don't say anything first. We need to talk about your attitude. We need to talk about the man hung out back. Do we have the composure to just not say anything?
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Cross your arms. We need to talk about the hangman out back first. We need to talk about your attitude. Just... let's hold our ground.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Little guy looks at his mates in disbelief.
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
Lieutenant turns his broad shoulders to the end of the table. We need to talk about the hang guy.
This is about him.
He looks around.
Real looker, that won't.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Okay.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
Slaps his forehead.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Yep, scan the room.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian. In his late 30s, early 40s. He spent his youth in Villa Labos, a housing project in the Jamrock Quarter. There were incarcerations. Hard to say what else. The ink is fading. And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars. A little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 44. 40-something. Non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important. Let's call this one the musician.
Alright, and the little guy?
Size 41. With the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
Alright, so all these guys are definitely the people that hung the dude. Okay.
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
One of them's missing, the odd soul.
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here.
He sizes you up.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
He shakes his head.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
Oh, female.
She? So there's an 8th Hardy.
It's
and
her.
It's a Hardy girl. Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
I guarantee you she's gonna intercept because she knows she's the last one.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
It has to be good. if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so too.
It has to be good if he won't let you pursue
So
it.
let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. End.
He points at the lieutenant.
You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Nice.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Alright, we're gonna leave. We shook him up. Bye, homies. We're out. Okay. We have $2.50. Interrogate the vigilantes. You need to interrogate them in the Union booth. Find out what they know about the hanging in Martinez. In the Union booth. Wait. Oh yeah, in the Union booth back there. Find out what they know about the hanging man. We're gonna wait. But let's go back to his car and talk about the victim's armor plates real quick, see if they got more info on that.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Let's pull out the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Do you know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
Okay, first, has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies through all these name changes? A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of this person. Can you tell me that?
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her, an opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Nice. Yes, thank you, officer. I really appreciate your efforts in the case. Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn whose armor this was.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
Nice. Okay.
57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Guys, we did it. Nice. Okay. So, Wednesday, we will call her for that. Nice. Okay. This is Wednesday also, so we'll add that to the list. Do we really want to talk to this damn kid to get it off the list? I kind of want to. Getting the body down, we need to talk to Measurehead. And then we need to, I have a feeling the open apartment door is for the guy on the smoker's balcony, so I kind of want to do that before we talk to, what's his name. So I guess, let's save. Guess we'll go talk to this damn kid. It's gonna be a mess. Well, no. Let's go see if we can talk to Measurehead to get the body down. The Mignana is the guy on the stairwell. Is the one we have to ask about what door we need to keep open. For what Yvonne Claire wants us to do. Let's go up here. It's just quicker to click. The plot thickens. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Big Boy here.
The unpromising raised pupil returns.
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys? Let's go over that funky rare classes. We're not gonna do that. Evalcare told you to help us get the body down from the tree.
So it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior. Then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Excellent. So we've impressed him a little.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
What a bastard.
There's a but. But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that? Okay, then wait here while Moosehead goes. No way, we're not going to do that. Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
I guess we'll wait.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Can we click the button?
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Why are you with Measurehead? Yeah, we're the law around here. Apparently so. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit. So why are you with him?
Look at him. His craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what?
Apparently so. We're just trying to keep things from going crazy. Yeah, I guess we're the law around here.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
Okay.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it. I don't. I've seen enough of the dead body already.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs!
Oh my god.
Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
I work with whoever I want. Yes, I'm an unbelievably corrupt cop. I'm corrupt at every opportunity I get. That's none of your business. You know, the game always suggests for you to pick the most craziest thing, but I'm just gonna say that's none of your business.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. Then, the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Oh boy, here we go. As long as you got the body down, I really don't care.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
There has been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep order. I'm just gonna say thanks. I don't want this guy to be crazy. Well.
Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a Union man from now on.
God, so does that mean I can walk past him? Will he let me? I want to see if he'll let me walk past you.
Promising Ray's pupil returns.
Okay, we're gonna leave. Is the body down? Is that what it updated? Go to the yard. Let's see what Measurehead did with the body, and then that'll probably be the episode, you guys. We're already at 45 minutes here. Although, what's-his-name's probably gonna go nuts down there, but, you know. Because I chose to go intellect route, we're not exactly the most athletic or good at what we're doing. If we had been really cool with guns, maybe. This guy right here is Mignana. We'll talk to him after we actually talk to the witness first, because I imagine this is the door he wants us to leave open. What's his name is P.O., but I'm not going to really worry about that right now. Get a run, I guess. Oh, we gotta talk to Plaisance too, so let's see the body real quick. Oh, Jesus. Okay. What did he do? He just sawed off the branch or what? Alright.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Well, it's done. Celebrate in a more reserved manner.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Okay, a field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up!
Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor? Don't we have someone else, cut his shit open? Got it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Please, let's get this. Should I hate doing this, but... Come on, baby.
The fish lips stay silent in response. You must be losing your mind, asking him that over and over.
Damn.
I told you, he is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
We need... Okay, this is what I was talking about. Let's put it in Inland Empire, then. Hold on. Inland Empire, where is that? I know you're here somewhere. There you go. How many points do we have? 5 points total. You don't have enough skill points available. Okay, we have 5 total. Holy shit. Let's put one in hand-eye coordination. Wait, why? Oh. We need 5 to do the next level up. Got it. So then what do we have left? Where does it show that at? Hold on. I always I'm misconstruing that here. Okay, sorry. Oh, field autopsy. Okay. I'm gonna save again. Let's try one more time.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
All right, come on, man. 83%. Thank you.
Gone.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Okay, I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Cobbo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black frothy liquid starts to emanate from his lips.
Imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions.
I think we've talked...
You fucking love questions.
I think we kind of already talked to him about this, but I think there was a role that we didn't pass. Hold on, why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yeah, give me more questions.
Here you go, you loony.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Alright, well... Is my name Rooney? I know it's not.
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I am Harry.
No, you're not a Harry either. You're a motherfucker. That's who you are. Rooney the motherfucker.
Man corpse. Okay. We know who we are now. We are Harry Dubois, but I like messing with them. I guess we'll throw this in there too.
Do I remind you of someone?
A child born with Muller's disease, Harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
A baby infected with Harlequinism.
You sure I got out of that one? Coppellini.
Enough.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Okay.
If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Okay.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Okay, we've done hundreds of them.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Et puis descend, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
Why don't you why don't you know? What use are you? Do you have another pair of gloves? Yeah, let's get back to this later. Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, I'll take it like a man then. I have the gardening gloves, maybe they're enough.
They're better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
Okay, we'll just fill in this, right? Show them the red autopsy form?
That's right.
Okay, open your ledger at the field autopsy form.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
Begin with 1 assistant.
That's you.
Harry Dubois.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says...
Coroner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
Write it down.
Next.
Name.
NA. Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Aged.
Roughly 50.
Dry 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
We'll just write 50, but, well, visual calculus. I mean, it popped up, but I'm gonna write 42.
He nods.
Race?
Mondial.
Okay.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Mundi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish.
Write it down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
The kids are gonna say something stupid to this. Sex?
Fucky!
I knew it.
Male.
Pigs can have sex?
Right male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Alright, date of birth.
We're still going with March 4th, 51.
Okay. 4/3/51.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Okay.
KK57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only 1 box remains.
Evidence of treatment?
None. At least not after the initial examination.
What exactly is treatment anyway? I'm not so sure. Didn't the footprints look like he was carried over? Agreed, no treatment. I'm not sure what's next. But then we assume he was carried here?
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dogwalkers.
He places his hands on the dead man's chest as if in preparation.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else.
So I guess maybe this is us recount, because it's Spirit to Corpses is like his precinct, so maybe we're internalizing a past case right now.
And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
Turn the page.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Okay, 1. External examination summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto the side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Yeah, you guys are weird. Write it down.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Write it down.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini.
Write it down.
The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
We're going to write that down.
Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing.
Okay, let's continue to write it down.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Okay, write it down. Short, light brown hair, male pattern baldness.
Lividity is consistent with hanging, albeit faint, as noted. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
God, these kids.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
Write down, but amend for hot. We're just gonna write it down.
Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
Steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Pet the chain cutters. Good thing we got these chain cutters. Pull out the rubber grip chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now...
He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
We need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Oh god.
See? My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Yes, I'm a pig, Kuno. I agree. I'm not your pig, Kuno. Look for a good spot to cut. Oh, physical instrument. Here we go. God, okay. Does this help us look for a good spot to cut?
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
This is so bad. Please, dear God, let us pass this.
You jam the cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then
rotate some more.
A really, really bad smell is coming from there now. And some kind of cracking sound.
Cut.
Yeah, fuck him! Fuck that faggoty! Corpse fucking time!
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
No, give them back. I was about to cut it off. Let him work.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here.
He hands you the chain cutters back and then kneels closer to the body, running his fingers along the dark red groove until he comes to the gap.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Write it down.
Chest is intact. Normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia...
Oh God, he pulls down the man's underpants.
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Write down and move on.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
The scarring is extensive, way more than a law official's. We'll just write that down.
Last item, hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his and inspects it and moves it to his other hand. Let the lieutenant work.
Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
He inspects the wrist. Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal examination summary.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
If I may add a moral to the story?
What would that be?
He looks at you inquisitively.
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
The lieutenant grins. I'll just write NA.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Write it down.
Respiratory system.
Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Look inside the dead man's mouth.
No scream. No sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
No, write it down.
Hepatobiliary, NA.
He wipes his brow. Why don't we have anything? We'll just write NA.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Okay.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around at the ground, the pool of feces there.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen briefly. Write it down, omit the voila, keep the voila. We'll omit it.
What's next on the list?
Description of the injuries, summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
What about the injuries we've inflicted? Yeah, bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
In your opinion, officer? Hold on, wait, what is he asking my opinion on here? Wait. Head, chest, and scalp bites. An opinion is a fatal... Okay. Beneath the description, there are 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. I mean, is he talking about the animal stuff? I'm gonna say non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
What about the injuries we did? Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury. A stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Yeah, that's after death.
Right. Next.
Ligature marks.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
So he was unconscious then.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Obviously fatal.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
Nice, we got a skill from that. He produces a small black plastic roll in his jacket, a body bag. Let's wrap this up and pronounce the field autopsy over. First, how did it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy.
What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
All right, what now?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Rip out a copy of the autopsy page.
For processing.
He looks at the dead man for one more time, then at the slip of a red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again.
You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
Tell me something, dead man. We're not gonna do that. Wait, search the body one more time. No. Okay, let's just wrap it up.
Okay. I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can take care of the rest.
What should I do in the meanwhile?
Continue working here. The locals, the case, or attend to your own business. I will meet you downstairs in the Whirling in Rags tomorrow morning, 7:30 sharp.
Okay.
This means Lieutenant Kisuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You're free to do side tasks and even the main case, though it might be more difficult. If you have nothing to do, read books or sit on the bench on the plaza.
Okay, let's bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Hot dang, guys, we did an autopsy on the body. Nice.
Advanced race theory. Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Rhetoric and conceptualization. Dear God. Okay, so we can't forget this stuff. But let's do this and finish this so it's off our list, I guess. Oh boy, okay. What's considered done? Yeah, send it to processing. Sweet. Okay, what can we do? We need to talk to Plaisance as well. So guys, with that being said, I'm going to end the episode here. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.